See, now nobody else is going to even think about an answer because he knows what it is. College or pro sports?
Oh.
And the example is what?
I called your name first.
Talk about yourself.
College or pro sports? Well, if you've been following the NIL ruling, college and pro sports are now the same. Sadly, they are paying college players to play. They are getting, there's one in Kentucky that is getting in the neighborhood of $1 million. The boosters are kicking in cars. I think we should do that. I think they should be taken care of. I don't think that they should get stuck. I think that they should be able to prosper. However, I think what they need to do is what I heard today. The Mr. Peanut Company has got an opportunity for college grads, so the NFL or the pro sports can't use it. They can apply to drive the peanut car coast to coast. What a chick magnet. Can you imagine rolling up in that? Oh, man. Thanks for that example.
Metallica or Nirvana? Lonnie. No, you're evaluator, sorry.
I'm temporarily filling.
He wants that question.
Go for it.
Killing time.
That's not fair.
Change or status quo? Roy. Sure. Toastmaster. Each. One.
I have time to get up and walk to the middle of the.
No.
You already started, by the way.
Yes.
That's the backbone.
We're halfway done.
So the management of our guests is very wounded World War I veteran. Stay seated.
30
I
seconds.
got a laugh the last time I used it. Anyway.
15 seconds in.
Well, the crusade.
Change or what?
Status quo.
Oh, status quo, by all means. I like being an angry old man, I don't want to change that. I enjoy that position. I'm not changing. Too late to change anyway. For example, when I picked up the donuts this morning, there was a young girl. What the hell are you doing over there? There was a young girl. She's a very nice girl. High school age, probably. I was leaving, she says, "Have a nice day." I hate that phrase. I hate it. Have a nice day. They don't care if you have a nice day or not. Nobody uses it if you're listening. So I said to her, with a little smile, "I want to have a rotten day." I enjoy those the most. Seeing who I can tick off first. That's the thing I enjoy. I'm not changing it. I'm not going to change it. I've become prosperous. First 5 years I worked. Now I'm homeless. Is that enough?
Yes, you're done.
Roy, the military version is, oh, thanks for your service.
Yeah.
Sofa or lazy boy? Toastmaster Morris McNabb.
Well, I thank you very much for that question. Being moderately prosperous, I would say sofa. You can spread out, or you can just relax in a nice seated position. Whichever. A recliner, things you going, not really my thing. So I might prefer a good sofa. I hate those soft ones that you sink into and then you have to fight just to get out. Not my thing, but I do love a sofa. Thank you.
By the way, the horrible thing about table topics is you're not supposed to get the easy one for you. You're supposed to get the one that makes you think.
Yep.
In person or Zoom? You can't mark Ehlers.
Thank you for that question. I prefer in person myself. And as a matter of fact, when we had the Zoom meetings during COVID, I didn't attend any of the actual Zoom meetings. I did the hybrids when I came here, but something about Toastmasters, for me anyhow, just doesn't happen on the screen for me. It has to be in person. And I think part of that is because you don't get the same feeling when you're on the screen if you bomb a tabletop things kind of like now. So the beauty of this is you get the real feeling and it makes you feel much more prosperous.
Travel to space or the bottom of the ocean? Tom Weeks. And when I say bottom of the ocean, I mean you're alive when you get there.
Thank you for that lovely, lovely tabletop. You know that movie? My cousin Ben.
So you missed that one?
Or the bottom of the ocean. Are we assuming in one of Elon Musk's rockets, or was there concrete shoes attached to your feet? As a mafia might do to one. I think space is quite interesting. It's beautiful up there. I could only imagine being in that dome, sphere, octagon, whatever, on the space station, looking down on Earth every 90 minutes, flapping around and seeing the whole world that passing below and by. It would be purely amazing. But beyond space, I don't get the desire to go to Mars. When you get there, you can't live there, you can't go outside, you're bonded in a space suit, there's nothing to eat, nothing to drink, nothing to do, and there's no way in heck we're gonna haul enough material up there to really build a society. But the oceans are unbelievably beautiful. If anyone has ever taken up scuba diving, or snorkeling, or been to the bottom, go, it's worth it. The deeper you go, the better it feels. Thanks.
As I said those words, I realized I'm asking somebody who is an officer on a Navy ship, you want to go to the bottom of the ocean? Maybe not quite in that manner. Sleep in, which is the correct answer, by the way, or get stuff done. Toastmaster Kim Bland.
Sometimes sleeping in is getting stuff done. After taking it too, I'm telling you. Sleeping in doesn't allow you to become as prosperous as if you get things done. So, and by the way, something that's bothered me all week. Last Friday was Friday the 13th, and nobody mentioned the word triskaidekaphobia. What was wrong with us last week? Triskaidekaphobia is something that should come up every Friday the 13th. I'll let you tell us what it means at the end of the meeting. All right. So, sleeping in versus getting stuff done. Right now, in my world, I live by the slogan that you don't have to do it today, do it tomorrow, because that way you'll always have something to look forward to. You're not making the news later. So anyway, that's my philosophy.
Bad day with a skunk or a porcupine? Toastmaster Lazar like it.
Wide open.
Wow, that's I think the porcupine, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
Thank you. I was so waiting for that question. Why on earth?
Get to the point.
I'm waiting for the green light. Okay.
It's coming.
When it comes to smell, I don't like bad smell. bad smell never make you prosperous. That's for sure. So, that is true. You don't know that? Oh well, you learned something today. All right, my light is up, so next time.
For general information, I asked my whole family, and nobody showed a skunk. Work remotely or go into the office? Toastmaster Tal Straight.
Work remotely. Right now, I work remotely for these startup companies for many different reasons, because our staff is all around the nation. It also financially is good choice for startup firms. Working in the office is never in my near future, I think, because I think that work remotely give me a lot of flexibilities and also reduce the whole cost for the companies. Yeah, that's my choice. Hopefully, it's going to give us the perspective,
Prosperous.
financial reasons why.
Country, rock and roll, Rebecca Eggleton.
Morning, fellow Toastmasters. Country or rock and roll? Wow. Why can't I have both, right? Why do you have to make choices, you know? It's nice to have both, you know? You do a little country line dancing, a little bit of rock and roll, going up on the stage, doing some dancing. I like all kinds of music. But who would choose country? And rock and roll? Wow, okay. It's a rock and roll group. Okay. Well, I hope we can all be prosperous with our favorite music choice as we go through life.
Southern rock is the best music. Cold calling on the phone or knocking on doors. Toastmaster Tim Taylor.
No.
You know, cold calling is actually still works. You can become very prosperous in a business if you're willing to pick up that phone, which weighs 1,000,000 pounds sometimes, and just keep dialing, keep dialing, keep dialing. My company, when I started out of the trunk of my car 23 years ago by myself, and now we have a multi-million-dollar company with multiple employees, and we maintain several thousand computers for our customers. Wow. I dial that phone all the time. Yellow Pages is that thing. And so if you want to succeed, you got to work. You know, when I first became prosperous, my wife wanted a new car for her birthday. And so I got her the $40,000 car. It was incredibly expensive. And for my birthday, I got a weed eater. And I hate yard work. So the next year I said, honey, I want something that goes from 1 to 200 in 3 seconds in my driveway on my birthday. So I go out there on my birthday, there's a box on the driveway. And I go, oh my God, it's a manual for my BMW. And I open the box, and inside the box, there's a bathroom scale.
There it is.
By the way, the trick with cold calling, you're not trying to convince them to fire the person they have. You're waiting for somebody to go, wait, what? You're an IT guy? That's the call. All right. Love or hate table topics? Toastmaster Cheyenne.
This is the easiest choice. I love table topics. That's the purpose that I'm here. If I don't like table topics, I won't come to Winter Park Toastmaster. Table topics give me
trained me to have a quick response to whatever the topic people chose. And the table topics like make me more confident, make me share my experience, share my thoughts. It also trained my brain to have quick response. Let everyone love table topics. When you come here, the most exciting thing is like I'm able to join the table topics. Let's welcome.
There you go.
Replace or repair? Toastmaster Benjamin Urrutia.
Replace or repair? Well, when I was back to my country, I hardly put up the title because they were so cheap. When I came here, I had to learn everything, from the easiest repair to working on irrigation and so on. So it is just a matter of how you are taking it and where you need it and how much you want to pay. So this is what I'm facing right now. I think that I'm a good handyman. But in my innermost, I know that I'm not. See? So a handyman will take half hour, only will take me about 6 hours. At the end, I do it. Yeah. Because I have the teaching of YouTube and that will help. So, and then repair, not, it all depends on how I feel, if the time is good, if I want to do it, and also part of it, but at the end, the job gets done. And then I become not for hospitals, but hospitals.
Married or single? Bonnie Patterson.
No.
Give her 3 minutes. Give her 3 minutes.
Hey, you have 2 minutes.
Married or single? Well, I can't really speak on being married because I've never been married. What I can say, though, is that I spent my entire 20s waiting, like, why won't anyone marry me? Oh my gosh, like I cook, I clean, I'm smart, I can dance, like I have all these skills. And then I realized that I was coming with what the kids are calling pick-me energy. And pick-me energy repels. And I noticed in myself I'm the same way. When someone's in my face trying to get my attention, I just have this natural response to not give it to them. I like to recognize people naturally, and I like things to flow how they should and not be forced. And so by the time I got to my 30s, I looked back and I was like, oh, that's got it. And so Bonnie will be married soon, just so you guys know, because there's a long list of people being
American car or foreign car? Toastmaster Linda Flores.
Okay.
Okay, American or foreign car? My dad was a big American car guy, okay? He had a 1975 Chevy Impala.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day. You know, it's those that look like the Batmobile type of cars.
Oh, yeah.
And we were so embarrassed. My sisters and I were so embarrassed of his car. However, now I realize, now that he's gone, bless his heart, he was awesome in his choices. Those old American cars. He had a 1975 Chrysler Imperial.
Oh.
That thing was in mint condition. That thing was beautiful. Of course, I did not think that in order to be a prosperous American, we should drive those old-fashioned cars. However, now I do like foreign cars because of the mileage and so on. But every time I pass by on weekends and I see those car shows in the local areas, I can't help but think how wonderful and beautiful the old classic American cars are.
Two more left. Metallica or Nirvana? Well, I know you want it so bad. But instead, it's going to go to Toastmaster Yvonne. Listen, Brian.
Listen, Brian.
Out of the woodwork, here comes Yvonne.
What was that?
Smells like Teen Spirit? How's that one go?
This is your table.
I don't know, it's a tough choice. I love both. I like to get into my American car, turn up the heat sound and listen to both and just rage out while I'm going to a hearing, a court hearing, right, Mark? That's how you get yourself psyched up. Woo! Let's go. That's the life of a litigator, everybody. You just listen to loud rock music on your way to a court hearing, and then you hope the judge rules in your favor. Anyways, I wish everybody a happy weekend. Live long and prosper. I don't know if anyone's
Final table topic. Beatles or Stones? Professor DTM Jordan Campbell.
Beatles or Stones? It was 1972, and I made a journey from Winnipeg, Manitoba, all the way down to Venice, Florida. There was no radio. There certainly weren't any CDs. There were a couple of bootleg 8-tracks, and on them, close your eyes and I'll kiss you. Tomorrow I'll miss you. So, Rolling Stones, of course, at my age, they're now passing stones. The wildlife, I'm for the Beatles. By the way, I would also, in an earlier table topic, have been for the skunks, because when I lived in the North Woods of Minnesota, thinking of Beatles and wildlife, I tried to save my puppy out in the forest from a skunk. And I failed. I hope it comes across to us. These topics made us prosperous.
Yes, everyone qualifies.
Hey.